All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this sit down was inspired by this very anticlimactic and lackluster Black Friday. Or in the past, Black Friday was many people's uh, get out of jail free card to be able to act like a nigger, uh, all for the purpose of consumerism and getting the best deal without any consequences. Because in the past, you have a lot of people that will line up early in the morning, 2, 3 blocks away from the store, for supposedly trying to get the best deal on products before they run out. In the past, people have been beat up, trampled on, hit with appliances, and unfortunately, many people have lost their lives over trying to get appliances for Black Friday. And, this year uh, was very disappointing. So we're going to let this one lady, Carissa, speak, and we'll get some scripture.
Because after good morning and happy day 5 of the mass blackout. Now I know y'all saw those swag bags that Target gave out to get people into their stores. They were quite.
Now, if you didn't see the swag bag, it was like gummies, Uno cards, like eyeliner or something else. It was many of these places' pathetic attempt to get people inside of their stores to consume. So, yeah, if you didn't know, that's what the swag bag was.
Disappointing if you ask me. However, I need you to do me a favor and go search up Empty Black Friday and see how the stores really looked. There are hundreds of videos showing stores completely empty. So don't get fooled by those swag bag grabs that were happening in the morning, because after people got those swag bags, they left. Toodaloo, motherfucker, toodaloo. Every single video of every mall was completely empty. Most Walmarts were empty. And Target, just because they gave out those swag bags, doesn't mean shit. Go look at the stores after the swag bags were gone. They too were empty. But there was one place that wasn't empty that I saw. What's this? That's right. The market with all small businesses was completely fucking packed.
Boycott really does matter. And it also... Alright guys, y'all are not playing about boycotting Black Friday. I have never seen a Walmart this empty.
The blackouts are working. Don't let them fool you with those small swag bags. They know we came and we represented. So don't get played. Good morning.
Yeah. It's one of those things where people are waking up to the fact that, America, these big corporations, it's all just one big giant scam. There's even been videos where people have gone in on Black Fridays and taken off the tags to find out that the price tag that was originally on there was cheaper than the Black Friday price that they had. And not to mention, we're in a economy where folks don't have jobs. Folks don't have a lot of money to spend. So if they do need to get something, they don't want to come to a place where they're going to be scammed. Okay, because these corporations, at the end of the day, they only care about the bottom line, and the bottom line is not the consumer. Okay, and this is why the scripture says, Ecclesiastes 31 and 24. It says, but against him that is a niggard, meaning a person who is extremely stingy, a miser, or who acts miserly. Okay, but against him that is a niggard of his meat, the whole city shall murmur, and the testimony of his niggardness shall not be doubted of. Okay, a person that is stingy, okay, trying to milk the public for whatever they can get by any means necessary, the people are eventually going to act out and display their dissatisfaction. And that dissatisfaction came out in the form of people not going to Walmarts and Targets. Even if they got the swag bag, they left. It's like, we're not going for this. And it says, in the testimony of his niggardness shall not be doubted of. Right. All you saw in these newspapers was lackluster Black Friday, the worst ever in so many years, or corporate sales went down some percent due to Black Friday. You know, all these things are a testimony to corporate greed. And as we mentioned before, we're in a society where, as I mentioned, folks don't have the money to really go out and do that. And folks are actually quite tired of the whole concept of the Black Friday. The thrill of Black Friday is gone. You know, nobody wants to do it. Nobody's going to wait out line. Nobody's going to spend their money. Nobody wants to go out and feel like they got scammed. Like, the whole thing is not worth it. As the scripture tells us, man. There, I think it's Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24 and 7. It says, the new wine mourteth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Right? People are sighing and crying, as the scripture said, for all the abominations there. Actually, that's the prophets. But even you got the heathen sighing and crying because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. As we mentioned, a bunch of niggards who are just stingy. The only thing they care about is the bottom line. All right, people are languishing because they don't have money. And it says, the mirth of the tavern cease, the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Okay, we're past Halloween, we're past Thanksgiving. And even I hear Christmas songs, but I've barely heard Christmas songs like I have in the past, or just this big enthusiasm of marketing. Let's get out, let's advertise, let's go, Black Friday, Black Friday, Black Friday. You know, nobody's into it. And it says, they shall not drink wine with a strong, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. And that's true. the economy is a huge reason why Black Friday was a complete and utter failure for this year. It says there is a crying for wine in the streets. And this is the point. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. There is no enthusiasm for any of this shit in 2025. People were just like, man, Halloween ain't hitting like it used to. Folks are just like, damn, Thanksgiving didn't hit like it used to. Now, if these things didn't hit like they used to, you know Christmas ain't going to hit like it used to. You know New Year's Eve is not going to hit like it used to. All these things are just done. People are just absolutely done with them because they realize that these things are of no value. Okay, as far as it pertains to things that are important, things that matter, things that are of value and worth, people are realizing that it's not in the American idea of consumerism. And what is the hell is that? It doesn't lie in those things anymore. Like folks are actually waking up just even to the fact that, you know what, it's just not worth it. You know, and if Black Friday was a flop like it was this year, you know Christmas is going to be a flop. I mean, it already is. I mean, just look at Chicago. All right, mass shooting on the what's that? The lighting of the Christmas tree. All right, all the, as we said, all the mirth is gone. The mirth is completely done here in Babylon the Snake. So that's all I want to say on this. I hope you all edified. Till the next time, we're going to say Shalom.